This is The Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
Well, Terry Cruz has come out and talked about an incident that happened with him with his talent agent who allegedly groped his genitals back in 2016. And he actually had to discuss this in front of the U.S. Senate Judiciary Committee. And he gave some insight into what happened. One thing that he discussed was why he did not do anything, why he didn't physically respond to Adam Bennett after he alleges that the agent touched his privates. Here's what he said.
Senator, as a black man in America, you only have a few shots at success. You only have a few chances to make yourself a viable member of the community. I'm from Flint, Michigan. I have seen many, many young black men who were provoked into violence, and they were in prison or they were killed.
I hear you, Terry, but you care too much what the white man thinks of you. If a man grabs you in meat and you slap that man for doing that, then you are teaching that man to never disrespect anybody like that ever again.
But everybody's mind frame is different.
Yeah.
Me and you, Charlamagne, you do something to us, our reaction automatically, I wouldn't even have to think about it. I'm just automatically going to do it, but he's thinking differently, you know?
And there's a lot of people who things have happened to them and they had no idea how they would react in a situation, and he might have been frozen, like he shocked, he couldn't believe it. A lot of times,
I'm sitting there
for a
fronting
man or for a woman, you don't know what you might do.
I'm sitting there fronting like I haven't walked out of the Viacom building before and seen a group of gay men telling me I got a fat ass, and I just kept it moving.
Going, right?
I was
But they ain't
shook.
touch your balls, though.
No, they didn't. But
But
I was shook.
a lot of people say what they would do and why didn't he do this and why didn't he do that. And you don't know what you're going to do. You don't know when somebody
Right.
in a powerful position does something, but how you might react. You might think about it. His wife was there. Here's what else he had to say in his testimony.
My wife, for years, prepared me. She said, if you ever get goaded, if you ever get prodded, if you ever have anyone try to push you into any kind of situation, don't do it. But the next day, I went right to the agency, and I have texts, I have phone conversations, and I said, this is unacceptable. And I told them how I almost got violent, but I didn't.
All right, now 50 Cent had been trolling him. He posted a picture of Terry Crews shirtless and said, I got raped, my wife just watched. And then he posted gym time. And he said, LOL, what the F is going on out here, man? Terry, I froze in fear. They would have had to take me to jail. And then he put, get the strap. Well, here's what Terry Crews said about 50 Cent trolling him.
Well, I love 50 Cent. I listen to his music while I'm working out. I prove that size doesn't matter when it comes to sexual assault.
Now, 50 Cent responded, man, I like Terry Crews. I just can't wrap my head around all this.
I was watching. 50 also posted a video of Will Smith getting sexually assaulted by a man. Remember when Will slapped the guy and pushed the guy away when the guy tried to kiss him?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
All right. So, again, we can't fault anybody for how they react in a situation that they never anticipated would happen to them.
Now, think about it, right? Mm-hmm. When Wendy Williams made Charlamagne sit on her lap,
This boy,
He sat.
This boy right
he
here.
sat. He didn't do anything.
will
You sat.
not let that go. You all right, sir? I was scared to death.
So, why didn't you do something?
I was scared. I froze. She's bigger than me. She told me to sit here.
Look at the picture on Revolt.
What, Revolt, y'all just got that on deck, huh? Y'all just got that on deck every day. Huh, Revolt?
You definitely look like Alicia Keys, and she looks like Bill Cosby.
Y'all just got that on deck
y'all
every day,
playing
Revolt.
horse.
First of all, I'm a victim. I don't think you should make fun of victims, okay? Don't victim shame
Well, the
me.
whole thing is you want to know why
No,
people don't react a
why
certain
you
way. Why
giggling?
didn't you
Why
react the
giggling?
way?
Why y'all giggling at me? I was a
not.
victim.
I'm not.
We're just
Okay.
trying to prove a point here.
There you
don't
go.
know what you might do.
You're absolutely right.
You sat your
I had not-
ass
You're
down.
right. I did not know what to do when I was told to sit on Wendy Williams' lap. You're right.
All right,
Terry
Black
Crews,
China
I feel your pain.
and Rob Kardashian. Now, in this lawsuit that Black China has against Rob Kardashian, she alleges that he is an abuser intent on destroying her. She also says that Rob Kardashian threatened to kill himself multiple times to manipulate her after she left him in the house that they shared. And they also have copies of alleged text messages between Rob and Black China, in which he allegedly appears to threaten his life after Black China ignores him. So she says that Rob said he was going to kill himself after she didn't thank him on social media for a Ferrari, and that he texted her holding a handful of pills, trying to make her respond to him. So this was along with the allegations that Blac Chyna says that Rob also was physically abusive. She says once he knocked her on the floor in front of her son, and that she was left in pain and had difficulty walking after that. So this is an ongoing situation, but they do have the actual papers from the lawsuit. So we'll see what happens with that. All right, and let's talk about Meek Mill. Apparently, he is not going to get a new trial. It's up to Judge Brinkley. Once again, she has shut down his motion, even though prosecutors acknowledged that he should get a new trial. She said after an in-depth review of the record, court history, notes of testimony, and evidence submitted, this court hereby denies defendant's petition for relief as defendant failed to meet his burden of proof. So what the judge is initially saying is the cop who arrested Meek is really dirty, but because the fellow officer who fingered him is incredible, she can't really say. In other words, Officer Graham can't be dirty because another dirty cop said that he is.
I don't understand how this is okay
crazy.
when you clearly can tell that this judge has some type of vendetta against Meek Mill. Now, what if this judge sends Meek back to jail?
Well, according to Meek Mill's attorney, because right now Meek, by the way, is only out pending his...
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
What
This
if
is
she
crazy.
sends Meek back
pending
to jail?
a hearing for a new trial, but she's saying no new trial. So Meek Mill's attorney says, and he was up here before Joe Tacopina, said Judge Brinkley made clear
ridiculous.
during the hearing on June 18th that she had already decided the matter. We continue to believe that this miscarriage of justice will be corrected upon further review, and that the public's confidence in the impartiality of the judicial system in Pennsylvania will be restored.
I don't know anything about the judicial
going to
system like
appeal
that.
that.
But isn't it some type of, shouldn't it be like some type of integrity?
If you're the only
code?
Seems like
person,
none.
Some type of moral
everybody else
code?
thinks something should happen, and you're the only person that says no, and you're the judge.
They got to get off the case. This is
This
ridiculous.
is crazy.
This is ridiculous.
All right, well, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club. Every weekday morning. Tune in